Hey guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another video. So you can see from the title that today I'm doing a chit chat, and yes, it's not like my regular chit chat that I'll be doing something. There's no get ready with me, there's no mukbang, there's no distractions. It's just me and you having a chat, having a chit chat, you commenting down in the comment section and me sharing with you my experiences as to what makes being real and being you, right? So guys, why did I decide to come to talk to you guys about this topic? If you watched the video the other day that was done, it was an Instagram live I brought over to YouTube that I did with the founder of Nourish by Nature, and she asked me the question at the end of the video, what does my tagline, as I always say at the end of my videos, continue to be your most authentic self, really means to me? And that's when I decided that I'm going to come and I'm going to share with you guys why at the end of all of my videos I'm telling you guys to continue to be your most authentic self and stay naturally. Well, the stay naturally of course means you're going to stay on my channel, you're going to stay subscribed, you're going to continue to watch my videos. There's a pun to it. Natural being you and staying naturally by staying subscribed to my channel. But today we are going to be talking about the authentic side, continuing to be your most authentic self. Hence why I have the topic, be real, be you. So let's get into the video, right? But before we get into the video, if you're new to the channel and you're wondering who this girl is chatting up her mouth to you, well, I am Mara Ophelia, and on my channel I do a little of everything that makes me must contract on my foot.
A few moments later.
So if you're new to the channel and you're wondering who is this girl here chatting off her mouth, well, I am Mara Ophelia, and on my channel there's a list of everything. Definitely after this video go ahead and check it out. At this point I want to firstly take a pause to acknowledge these lovely twist outs I've been rocking for about a week now. About a week. Yes, so I've actually tried a new method. On dry hair, and it has been working very well for me. So if you want a video on that, then let me know down in the comment section as well, right? Alright, so we're going to get into the video about being real and being you. So what does being authentic mean to me? Being authentic for me is being you, representing who you are at all times and standing out as your true self at all times. When people get to know you, they should be seeing who you are and what you are about. You know, they don't have to be wondering, so what am I about? When I really get what you're about, you know. People shouldn't be having that perspective of you. They should be able to, upon getting to know you, know who you are based on their interactions, based on how you represent yourself. So in an organization, when they're hiring, they hire for personality and then they train you for the skills, in most cases depending on the industry that you're going in. And guys, that relates to real life as well. How it relates to real life is because being a true self will definitely make room for you. Because you're going into the interview trying to pretend to be somebody else, then if you do get hired for the person you're pretending to be, then obviously along the line they'll start to see somebody else because you weren't being the person they interviewed. Represent yourself in life as a true you, even if it means that not everybody's going to like what they're seeing, not everybody's going to like what you put forward, but at least at the end of the day they can say, Amara, that man, I such a stay. Yeah. In getting to know who the real you is. In getting to know who the real you is, you have to have a growth mindset. You have to be able to evolve with changing times as well. You can't stuck in your ways all the time. You have to be able to evolve. You have to be able to allow your inner self to shine outside, shine outwards, so that people can see and gravitate to who you really are. And next, in being real and being you, you have to know what your purpose is. So I know that a lot of us have mentors, both formally and informally, and there are certain things about those persons that we admire, that we emulate, that we want to be. But at the end of the day, though you might be using persons or your mentors as guidance, you should also ensure that in trying to be like your mentor, you don't lose who you are in the process. So in finding out what your purpose is, you're going to have to find what is your identity. What do you have to offer? What solution in the world are you the person who can solve? What is it that you are bringing to the table in any aspect of life? You want to come on YouTube? What is it you're bringing to YouTube? You want to go work at X company? What is it you're bringing to X company? You want to start a new business in a certain industry or skill? What are you bringing? What is going to make you different? What is it about you that will make what it is you touch different from everybody else? And in your own personal touch, what is your purpose? Even if you don't know what that is right now, because a lot of us don't really know what our purpose is right now, just continue to embrace your individuality in the changing world, and as you go along, it will reveal itself to you. Trust me. So the next thing is, in society, we kind of are trained to attach ourselves to groups of similar mindsets, and sometimes in order to be real and be yourself, you have to separate yourself from the pack. You have to separate yourself from the pack and create your own identity. Allow yourself to come to be you, to know who you are. There's a saying, there's this little thing that says that you are something like you are similar to the 5 persons that you spend most of your time with. And I want you to think about it. Think about 5 people that you spend most of your time with, even though we're in a pandemic and you might not be physically around them all the time, but 5 people that you talk to the most, 5 people that you refer things to when you need advice. Think of those 5 persons and then look to see how much of those 5 persons are actually make up who you are. And are those qualities that you're taking from those 5 persons a good representation of who you are as a person? So your own uniqueness is what will separate you from others, right? What you display will be a representation of who you are. So whether or not what you display is a true representation or not, it is what people will use to draw a conclusion as to who you are. As surprising as this might be to a lot of persons, this really applies to all aspects of life. The jobs you get interviewed for, the kind of friends and associates you attract, and the kind of respect and treatment that you get from persons around you. So you got to ensure that the representation that you put forward is that of a true reflection of who you are as a person. So now you're wondering, how do you position yourself to be treated or to be seen as the real and true you, right? How do you position yourself for such a thing? First, you got to position yourself in your mind, because how you see yourself is how you will shape the view of yourself to others. And how you see yourself is also how you will approach things that you do every day in your life. As simple as it sounds, think about it. Next, you got to position yourself with your attitude. Are you the type of person who is, when you step into a room, you say, "Hey guys, I'm here"? Or are you the type of person who comes into a room and you're like, "Hey, there you are"? So, are you the type of person who is ego-driven or value-driven? Are you trying to build your ego, and in everything you do, that's what it is centered around? Or are you trying to add value to the lives of others? Not just, it can be in your career, it can be in who you are as a person, but what are you? Ego-driven or value-driven? And from that, how you treat others will then determine how they will treat you. Next, guys, I know this is important. I'm sure a lot of you think about this when you think about who you are, the real you, your appearance. Now think about this in life, right? Placing 2 persons before you. One is a neat dresser, well put together, hair well combed, nice, clean face, whether it's makeup, no makeup, because you know males can be well groomed as well, men don't need makeup. Yeah, neatly put together and everything, and you're placed with somebody beside them who is very sloppy, don't really care, hair don't comb from morning, clothes not iron, everything just all over the place. Even though the person who is sloppy dressed might have a better personality, the first impression of the person who's neatly dressed is the impression that counts and the impression that lasts. So what you have to do is ensure that at all times you set a good first impression that is a lasting impression. Comment down below what your first impression was of me from the first video that you ever watched with me. I'd really love to hear that. What was your first impression from the first video that you watched with me? Whether that could have been my first exact video when I just joined YouTube, or whether you met me before YouTube, or you got to know me because of YouTube. Let me know down in the comment section what your first impression of me was. Last but not least is to position yourself based on your actions and your focus. Your intentions, your reliability, and your importance has a lot to do with how you position yourself. The things you move towards, the things that you do in your daily life, and the things that are important to you. People look at those things to build an impression of who you are and what you're about. So that comes down to what you post on social media on a daily basis, what you post on your WhatsApp status, your Facebook status, anything at all that you're doing, how you speak to people around you, how you do things, your work ethics, the kind of environment that you go in on a daily basis. You know, trust me, the one time you go somewhere that isn't normally where you are and you meet somebody there for the first time can set a lasting impression of who you are, right? Yes, so definitely your actions and your focus has a lot in shaping who you are, in being your authentic self, right? Because you got to choose things, you got to choose environments, you got to choose friends, actions, things that are aligned with who you are as a person, and things that will definitely represent your most authentic self. So that's the end of our chit chat for today, guys. I do hope you enjoyed it. I had fun speaking about these things, and I hope that now going forward in my videos, when you hear me end with my little tag phrase, my little tagline, whatever you want to call it, you truly understand why it is I speak about that. And of course, remember that I asked you to let me know down in the comment section what was your first impression of me. Either that's from meeting me before YouTube, my first YouTube video, or anywhere along the line of my YouTube journey. Let me know what your first impression of me was, and if it has changed, let me know what it has changed to. So guys, for sure, thank you so much for watching my video. Definitely stick around for other videos to come, as I post every Sunday at 12 p.m. and that's Central Time. Yes, and of course I want to tell you guys, thank you so much for 2K subscribers. Yes, this is actually the first video I am recording since I hit 2K subscribers, even though you might have seen other videos since then. But yeah, my first sit down video that allowed me to do my thank you. But thank you guys for 2K subscribers, and I'm looking forward to continue to grow with you. Thank you. And of course, guys, I'm going to end the video by saying continue to be your most authentic self, and of course, continue to stay naturally. Until the next video, bye. Bye.